Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The 1870s were a time of Victorian decorum and chivalry. Men like Marshal Wyatt Earp held to a code which we smile at today as being stuffy and sentimental. Where women were concerned, Wyatt felt obligations which often moved him to be a friend and protector. Historians of the period are agreed that life in frontier settlements was heaven for cattle but hard for women. Miss Kathy Prentice could testify to that.
Not far.
What happened? What is it? What happened, cousin? Where's the girl?
All right, break it up.
This Indian's a friend of mine. What happened to her, Mr. Cousin?
Don't know, Mr. Earp. I find her on trail.
What's your name, miss? I'll take her over to Doc McCarty. You get Mrs. Bates. Wait for me in my office. Come on, dear. Or break it up!
Here, drink some of this. She's suffering from exhaustion, that's all. Been walking the trail a good many miles, I guess.
Oh, the poor little thing. Has she been wounded?
No, ma'am, she's just tuckered out.
Well, she certainly needs a bath and a long sleep.
Let her sleep first, Ma.
I brought my surrey. Is it all right to move her to my house?
You're boss of the Traveler's Helpers. She'll be in good hands.
Well, please carry her to the surrey, Wyatt.
Yes, ma'am.
And we'll need some information. Now, she doesn't look to be of legal age. You know how much trouble that can cause.
When she wakes up, she can tell you all about herself.
Sometimes they will, and sometimes they won't. It's always the Traveler's Helpers that takes the blame. Well, pick her up, Wyatt. Pick her up.
Yes, ma'am. Honey, try and sit up and put your arm around me. That's it. That's it. Now, hold on tight. That's it.
Well, you getting anywhere?
Not far. Mr. Cousin found her about 15 miles south.
From the trail to the nations.
She saw him, became frightened, and ran. Tripped and fell. Seemed to go into a faint. When she came to, she just blinked and shook her head at all his questions.
You think they blame Indians?
No, Mr. Cousin, she could have run away from a wagon train or a ranch house on the trail.
A girl on foot should be easy to backtrack.
Well, that's the idea. We want to give her a chance to talk first. We've already had 3 runaways this week. Ma Bates, she's always worried the Traveler's Helpers are going to find themselves in the midst of a lawsuit.
How much could anybody collect from them if they did sue?
Oh, quite a large fortune. At least $25.
Yeah.
You stay here with Mr. Cousin. I'm going to go see if the girl's awake.
Here's some rainwater to rinse with.
Real fresh rainwater?
Out of the cistern.
Dust. Alkali water. I hate this country. Oh.
You didn't have any choice about coming west?
No.
Well, the men decide to pioneer and the women have to go along. Are you ready for more? Oh, now, who's that?
Let it ring.
Oh, it might be that nosy doctor. I'll have to go. Here, now dry yourself. Then put on this nightgown and get into bed. Coming, doctor, coming. Oh, Wyatt. I thought McCarty might snoop around to see if I obeyed orders. Come in, do come in.
Thank you. Is she still asleep?
No, finishing her bath. And a real problem.
Oh?
Won't tell me her name or anything. Just says she hates Kansas. Another runaway on her hands.
No information for me, huh?
Well, she's bruised up some on her back and arms. Of course you won't refer to it.
Oh, no, ma'am.
Well, I'll go see if she's properly covered.
Yes, you better do that.
It's Marshal Earp. He wants to talk to you.
Why? I haven't done anything.
Well, you haven't said who you are or where you come from.
Can he make me tell?
Young woman, the Traveler's Helpers has certain rules. I think you're a runaway.
Oh.
And in runaway cases, we have to work with the Marshal's office. Now, put this on.
Yes,
Get into bed.
I'm not going to tell.
We'll see. Now, cover yourself up good. It's all right, Wyatt. Now, you can trust Marshal Earp.
I never saw a man you could trust.
I wish you wouldn't say things like that. Come on in, Wyatt.
Wow. By golly, you look like a different girl.
Thanks to Mrs. Bates.
Well, don't thank me. Just tell the truth.
Oh, I'm sure she will. Now, the Indian that found you, Mr. Cousin, is going to try and backtrail you. I aim to send Mr. Masterson, too. It's going to be a long, long ride.
Well,
You can save us an awful lot of expense. We have kind of a small town here. Travelers Helpers Society doesn't have too much money.
And if you're not 21, your folks could sue us.
does Mrs. Bates have to know about it?
Well, she's your friend.
There are some things you shouldn't try to explain to a lady. Please.
I'll be downstairs if you need me.
Now then.
And so I ran away. If you knew the Prentices and you were a girl, you'd run away too.
Well, did they legally adopt you as Kathy Prentice?
I don't know. All I know is I'm not going back there.
Don't you have any friends in Pleasantville?
It isn't a town, Mr. Earp. Just a saloon and a tavern. I did have one friend, though. A cowhand, Norm Davis. He sort of hinted that he'd like to marry me. But he rode off down the trail last spring.
Thanks, Miss Kathy. I'll look into it.
You believe me?
Mm-hmm.
It's just about the first time that anyone, except Norm. Thank you, Mr. Earp. Thank you very much.
Well,
Her name is Kathy Prentice. She was adopted by some real low-down people, according to her story. I'm going to check it out. There's some money for the Travelers Helpers. She'll need some new clothes.
oh, but if the child was legally adopted, you have to send her back, Wyatt.
I'm going to get proof before I send her back. Now, go and take it. If half of what this girl tells me about the Prentices turns out to be true, you'd be in favor of taking them to court. Seems that only one man, young cowhand by the name of Norman Davis, treated her like a human being. Didn't try to take advantage of her.
Shocking.
It was the only good thing ever happened to her. The rest you'd call white trash behavior. You look out after her until I get back, will you?
I certainly will. That poor child.
Thank you.
Where's Wyatt?
He's out on the case.
That runaway girl cousin brought in?
That's right, sir.
This town has enough trouble with runaway boys. I'm not criticizing you, cousin. Only thing you could have done. But their relatives always turn up and sue the city.
I thought they always sued the travelers' helpers.
This city's got real money. 800 or more in the treasury.
Howdy, Mr. Mayor.
What's up?
Investigation. You come along. Mr. Cousin, you going back to your farm. I want to thank you a lot for helping Miss Kathy.
Oh, Miss Kathy, is it? Who's her folks? Where'd she run from?
Well, that's confidential, Mr. Mayor. Police work.
Well, just see you don't get us sued for mistreating a runaway or something.
Oh, I'll be real discreet. We're going to need a lot of trail rations. Bring that along. It's quite a ride. Prentice?
Maybe. A couple of Johnny Laws getting nosy.
I only asked you if your name was Mrs. Prentice.
There's no call to get hostile. Yeah, she's my apprentice. I'm Lonnie, and he's Todd.
You talk too much, Lonnie. Nobody's saying nothing.
You got a sister by the name of Kathy?
Yeah. Where is she?
Don't know. Cheyenne rode into Dodge yesterday. Said she was missing. She run away?
But did you beat her so she can't get around?
Mean talk to your ma. Whoop him.
Hold it.
You're more my size.
I'll drive your tack for you. Oh! Lonnie, get a gun.
Hold it. Now, you're all suspected of murder.
Murder? Well, Kathy just run off, that's all.
Hush up.
You watch these two. I'm gonna shake down this rat hole. Ladies first, ma'am. You, make your daughter stay here?
That's my business.
You went for his gun.
Plugged you, did he? Just wait till some of the cowhands ride in.
It hurts, Mom.
Ma, we shouldn't be fighting the law. Now, you tell him the truth about Kathy.
I'm telling them nothing.
Well, then I'm gonna tell him. She ain't our real sister.
Hush up, Lonnie.
Ma adopted her. She ran off because she didn't want to marry Todd. She loved some cowhand named Norm Davis.
Was she legally adopted?
Sure, Ma's got the papers.
Come on, Wyatt. Nothing more to do here.
I allowed Kathy, but I didn't hurt her bad. Now you satisfied?
For the time being, ma'am. Yeah.
Kathy's in Dodge. That marshal was lying about her being killed.
You reckon?
Dead, sure. I promised Todd he could marry her. We'll be visiting Dodge. Come on, son.
Would you send her back?
She's not 21. There's not much else to do.
Send her back to marry something like Todd?
You're feeling sorry for that girl. Now, don't get yourself concerned one.
Oh, not Miss Kathy.
I guess I do look a little different.
Yes, ma'am. You sure do.
Did you see them?
Hmm?
Mom Prentice, do they know where I am? Did you meet Todd?
Yes.
I can't go back there. I just can't. Don't make me do that, Miss Earp. Please.
Well, What does Mrs. Bates think?
Oh, she's afraid that the traveler's helpers might be accused of abducting me or something. Couldn't you abduct me? I'd go anywhere with you.
Oh, wait a minute, Miss
Oh,
Kathy.
last night when you carried me in your arms, I felt safe. I felt like being in love.
Look, you've been afraid all your life. Now, I wear a star and I carry guns. It's only natural that you...
Please, I'm just asking to be near you. I wouldn't expect you to marry me.
Miss Kathy, nice girls don't say things like that.
I can't afford to be a nice girl. Nice girls don't have men like Todd Prentice after them. Or Mom Prentice with a whip or a beer mug. What I need is
I
somebody...
think that what we ought to do is go and have a little talk with Mrs. Bates. I'll try and talk her into a visit to Kansas City, and you go along, hmm?
Oh, that'd be just fine, Mr. Earp. Just fine.
Well, anyway, if that won't work, why, maybe that young cowhand will come riding up the trail.
Cowhand?
Norm Davis, young fella you told me about. Wanted to marry you.
Oh, he's probably forgotten all about me. Besides, I'd rather be your girl and go off with you than marry Norm.
You are desperate, aren't you? I'm going to send a message to Norm down all the trails. We'll find him.
Well, don't you like me well enough to have me for your girl?
Shh, Miss Kathy, please.
Well, I think I could find another man who'd take me away. But he wouldn't be as handsome or as lovable as you.
Howdy, folks.
Howdy, Marshal.
I'm sorry to rush you, but talk like that is
I'm
just...
not ashamed. It's honest talk. I just think you're wonderful.
Well,
Mrs. Bates? Mrs. Bates?
And you know the law, Wyatt. The child belongs to the apprentice woman until she's 21.
Yes.
As for you, young lady, I never heard such brazen talk. It's indecent.
You don't know Todd Prentice.
Oh, she's played on your sympathy, Wyatt. Now the time has come to send word to the Prentices or take Kathy home.
No, ma'am.
What?
I wouldn't send a dog back to the Prentices. Come on, Miss Kathy. We won't bother Mrs. Bates anymore. I'll rent your room over at the Stagecoach Inn.
Oh, yes.
Why, for shame. I thought you were a paragon of virtue, a deacon in the church.
Mrs. Bates, I will hire Mrs. Williams to look after her. Now, Miss Kathy didn't mean all those things she was saying about me. She's mixed up, and I don't blame her.
I wouldn't trust Mrs. Williams, not for 1 second.
Well, if it'll make you feel any easier, I'll post a deputy outside the hallway, day and night.
He's fighting against it, but he'll run off with me. You'll see.
Oh! Why did I ever get mixed up in politics?
Lonnie, climb down and fix this tarnation harness.
I told you it wouldn't last the Dodge.
Oh, it'll last. Now take this and bind it to the single tree and splice it to the leather. Get a move on or Kathy will fly the coop on us again.
No, she won't. The boys will hold the law off while I make a mare of me.
Judge Tobin says the Prentices can sue us and charge Wyatt with abduction unless he brings her back.
I don't know. He's kind of sweet on her.
That little ragmuffin?
Ma Bates dolled her up. She's beautiful now. Besides, Wyatt pities her.
Huh. I'll talk some sense into his head. I'll show him that little... Marshal Earp. Wyatt. That kitty cat got your tongue?
Sorry, Mr. Mayor. What were you saying?
I talked to Judge Tobin. Legally, you can't...
I know. Well, I can certainly buy off Ma Prentice.
Did her rich uncle die?
No. Reward money. Head bounty. I never touched a cent of it.
Why, 'tis unheard of. Our marshal, a deacon of the church.
I don't have any evil ideas, Mr. Kelly.
Be hard to convince people of that.
What if they don't deal with you?
In that case, I guess I'll just have to marry Miss Kathy.
Marriage. Marriage with an unknown female? A girl you know nothing about? Huh, he's daft.
Wait a minute. Let me talk to him. Now, look, Wyatt. Uh-oh, Wyatt. It's the Prentices.
Good. They saved me a long ride.
Don't you go out there.
Howdy, Mrs. Prentice.
Where's the girl?
Why don't you come in my office and talk?
Ain't got nothing to say.
Well, maybe you can use a little cash money, huh?
It's a trick, Ma.
Yeah.
How much?
Oh, $400?
What for?
For you to release Miss Kathy from the adoption?
Turning her loose? Tain't enough.
You keep out of this.
We ain't gonna keep out of it. Now, Kathy's supposed to marry Todd.
Yeah.
And, Ma, you got no right releasing her to Wyatt Earp.
Hush up, Lonnie. $400 ain't enough. She's a real good worker.
500. She'll be of age soon. You'll lose her anyway.
600, young man, and not a penny less.
All right, Mrs. Prentice, 600.
No deal, Johnny Law. Now, you go fetch Kathy.
Jump, boys.
I'll drive your ticket. Oh!
Go on, shoot your horse.
No. I'm lawing you. I'm lawing you right into jail.
Get him over to the docks.
He's your marshal, and I'm accusing him of persuading Kathy to leave me and shooting up my boys. Where's the judge?
You can take your case to court, Mrs. Prentice.
That won't be necessary.
Why not?
Because I'm going to marry Kathy. She's past 18, doesn't have to ask your consent.
Now, Wyatt.
Look, will you please get the minister so we can perform the ceremony?
What's going on here, Mom? Where's Kathy?
Hush up, Norman Davis. I'll take the 600.
No, you won't, ma'am. $600 is going to go to Norman, Miss Kathy, for a wedding present.
$600 for what?
For a wedding present, boy. You're going to a wedding, you and Miss Kathy. Now go get yourself a shave.
Yes, sir.
She'll be right out. The marshal will bring her back. Congratulations.
Yes, that's a nice way.
There you are.
You haven't kissed the bride. I'm mighty fond of Norm, but I kind of wish it was you.
Not really. So long, Miss Kathy. You're a very lovely lady.
Thank you. So long, Wyatt.
All the luck in the world, Norm.
Good luck, Norm. Bye now. You ready, honey?
All ready.
Sure, thank you, Mr. Earp.
Don't mention. Hey, there's a wonderful spot for a honeymoon on your way west called Whispering Waters.
Fine, we'll stop off there.
Well, you drop me a line now, will you?
Sure will.
Bye, Kathy.
So long, Wyatt.
Goodbye.
Yo, Deacon, that was close.
Hush up. Say, shouldn't you be on patrol?
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be
Dodge.
Let's go over this again, Clint. When we hit the State National and Dodge, we ain't gonna be playing for pennies.
I still say it's too risky, Matt.
You getting cold feet?
No.
3 different outfits have gone against the State National. Each one of them ran up against Wyatt Earp and his deputies. With my plan, Earp won't know how it happened or who did it. Now listen.
Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Bank robbery in 1878 ranked with train robbery. They were big money crimes, and only the most desperate men risked their lives attempting them. Thus, when Matt and his half-brother Clint Dunbar got set to take the bank in a big cow town like Dodge City, Marshal Wyatt Earp was facing shrewd, clever operators who would stop at nothing. Well, good morning, Mr. Cummings.
Good morning, Marshal.
How long before the new electric bell's hooked up?
Oh, a couple of hours. Is it that urgent?
Well, I hope not. But the Dunbars got a bank in Wichita last week. Oh, by the way, Mr. Cummings, this is my new chief deputy, Shotgun Gibbs.
Oh, I haven't met Mr. Gibbs, but I've heard about his shotgun.
Old-fashioned gun. She don't run by electricity.
Now, if you fellas ever do have a hold up here, don't try to be heroes. You just kick a switch as soon as you can without causing too much attention.
But won't the robbers shoot at them when the bell rings, if it does?
Well, Mr. Cummins, this is the first electric bell west of Kansas City. I think the Dunbars will even be puzzled.
Howdy, stranger.
Howdy. Water and feed, huh?
Yes, sir.
No hotel don't cost too much?
Sure. Santa Fe House down by the depot.
Thanks.
Say, I like this town. They buy things here.
Well, I'm glad you found some business, Mr. Thurston.
Why, thank you, sir. Tomorrow I'll try and sell you a carpet for your whole stable.
Carpet for the... Oh, go
The name is John B. Thurston, friend. I sell carpets and drapes by mail order. Hanley Brothers, St. Louis.
Then you want a room and a parlor?
Yes, sir, the best. Oh, Mr. Orcutt, one of our salesmen, may join me tomorrow. I'll pay for 2 in advance if you like.
That won't be necessary. You just sign in for yourself. And if Mr. Orcutt comes in, he can register then.
Thank you, friend. Yes, sir. Dodge is a fine, hospitable town.
Parlor Suite B.
Thank you, friend.
Did you case the bank?
Looks easy. A teller and a cashier. They open at 9.
What about the hotel?
Your name is Orcutt. Yourself a Hanley Brothers. You'll have to sneak in the back door. Parlor Suite B.
Just have that sample case open in the buggy when I hit the street.
I'll be there.
Put that thing down, and one of these days you're gonna get excited and blow my head off.
It ain't cocked. Ooh. Say, there's a telegram come for you.
Oh?
Peaceful night last night, and there's shot fired.
Good. Get yourself something to eat and then turn in, huh? No reliable description of Matt and Clint Dunbar. Always wear masks. I guess I'll have to wire the Pinkertons.
Them bank robbers fidgeting you?
Yeah. I reckon I am a mite prejudiced against bank robbery.
Jones?
L.T. Jones from Mobeedy, Texas.
My name's Cummings. I understand you want to make a deposit.
Sold my spread. Got quite a wad of cash.
Well, we pay 4% for time deposit, 3% on open account. Of course, we usually have a state bond that pays anywhere up to...
It's nitroglycerin. Now, if I drop it on the floor...
Oh, no. Well, what is this, a practical joke?
It's a holdup. Walk me to the safe. All right, Mr. Cummings, I'd like to see the safe. This is about all the money I got in the world. I'm a careful man. Never did have much confidence in safes. Just want to make sure no robbers can come in here and bust it open with a stick of dynamite.
It'll blow you up, too.
I don't care, and you do. Hand me the cash, quick. Looks good and solid, Mr. Cummings. I don't think anybody is going to bust open this big door. Faster.
I don't think that...
I'm satisfied, Mr. Cummings. Now, let's go over and make out my deposit slip.
Mr. Cummings?
He'll blow us up. He's got knives.
We're the last robber.
Get the other one.
We're the hammer.
Out of town. Drive slow. Right.
Set up your roadblocks. I'm heading for the bank. Man with a beard. Did you see him?
What's that, mister?
Man with a curly black beard. Where'd he go?
Oh, that fellow. Went across there. Hey, what's that bell?
Hey, hold up there! Hold up there! Pull up there! Just turn that there buggy back around. Ain't nobody leaving town.
Well, what's the idea?
Can't you hear that there bell? Somebody's done tried to rob the bank.
Oh.
Move! Bank's been robbed. I'm a special deputy. Watch the office for me, will you?
Of course, of course.
Oh.
You say he was about medium build, black beard, dressed like a cattleman.
That's right.
We both got a good look at him.
And you ran outside?
Yes, sir.
Anybody in sight?
Well, just some drummer in a buggy. He said the man ran across the street. I looked, no sign of him.
Would you recognize the drummer?
Well, I was pretty excited.
Get the man with the beard, Mr. Earp. If you close the roads, he's still in town.
Who is it?
Clint, let me in quick.
Don't get sore. They had every street blocked.
No nerve. I always knew it.
Oh, cool off, will you?
Where's the money?
I had to hide at a delivery stable.
I ought to cut your throats.
look, your ideals still outsmart this cowtown, Marshal. You look entirely different without the beard. Put on your drummer's outfit and nobody can finger you.
Where did you hide the money?
And a whole bin full of oat sacks. We can get out of this if we'll quit fighting and use our heads.
Where's Earp now?
At the bank, I reckon. The first thing for you to do is to come to the front of this hotel and register as Jeff Orcutt.
Yeah, that's right. How did I get here? All the roads are blocked.
They're letting people into town. No. Maybe you better say you got here before the stick-up. Huh? I'll josh you for hanging around and rubbering at the bank. Clerk will believe that.
Maybe. How long will Herb keep the roads guarded?
Not long. He ain't got enough men. We can wait him out. That beard trick worked perfect, Matt.
I told you to quit underestimating that Johnny Law.
But I only said...
Any man who can bottle up a town like this in a minute ain't stupid. If Herb nabs me, you go for the boys.
Well, sure, but how can Herb nab you?
The whole job depended on you getting out of Dodge with the money. You didn't do it.
But I told you. I didn't know about that bell.
It's a new deal now. We got 30,000, maybe more. Stashed in a risky spot. Someone's bound to see you near the bank. Herb will be around asking questions. Sit down. Think up some answers.
This Thurston's rig?
Yes, sir. I asked him to watch the office for me. I guess he got tired waiting.
Where's he stand?
Dodge House.
Anybody else come in here last night?
Just one man. Fellow with a black beard.
A black beard, huh?
Yes, sir.
Did he give his name?
No, just ask about a hotel. Was he one of the robbers?
The only one. Now, you keep that gun handy.
Yes, sir.
I'm impounding this rig and that saddle horse. You arrest anybody that even asks about him.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Emmett.
Hello, Marshal.
So you have a Mr. Thurston registered here?
Thurston? Yes, we have. Thurston, J.B., drummer from St. Louis.
What's his room number?
Oh, he ain't in his room. Him and his friend are eating in the bar.
Friend?
Name's Orcutt. They peddle for the same firm.
Is that so? Point him out to me, will you?
Certainly, Marshal.
Mr. Earp.
Didn't waste much time. You talk to him.
Right. Which one of you gentlemen is Mr. Thurston?
Well, that's me, friend. John B. Oh, and this is Mr. Orcutt. He covers East Texas for the firm.
Hi. I'd like to ask Mr. Thurston a few questions.
Help yourself. I've already ate. See you later, Jack.
Won't be long.
Sit down. Sit down.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Your friend just have a shave?
He shaves every morning, same as you and me. Why?
I was just admiring his shaving lotion. You know the brand?
Oh, I never paid any attention, but I'll ask him if you like.
No, it doesn't matter. Mr. Thurston, the teller at the bank said that you were near the door when the holdup man left.
Well, that's right, Marshal. Like to scare the living daylights out of me, too.
What's your line?
Rugs and drapes. I was planning on seeing the bank people about placing an order. It's a good thing I was late. Might have been shot.
I doubt it. I'll see you around.
Wyatt says to stake out this here barn.
Yeah, so he told me.
Is that back door?
Yeah.
There's somebody in there right now. You go around the corner and watch the back.
Right.
Come out of there.
Mister, you toss that pop gun on the floor and come out of there, or I'll blow you through the end of the barn.
What?
Well, if it isn't Mr. Orcott. Thought you were a rug salesman.
He was skulking around in here. You got any idea why?
Hey, you blowed the whole end out of my feed bin.
We'll pay for it. I'll take Mr. Orcott over to the bank. Take these sacks out of here, search the bin and stalls. Probably stash the money in here. None of you can say this is the man?
The robber had a black curly beard, Marshal. He was the same general build as this fellow, but I couldn't hardly say they ever looked very much alike.
Well, he shaved and changed his clothes.
Why don't you give up? You got the wrong man, and you know it.
We'll see what you look like with a beard.
I shave every day.
Not in jail, you won't, mister.
Hey! What's this?
It's the bank's money. I tell you, that Wyatt Earp's smarter than a ringtail racket.
Hold still.
I don't deserve to be no chief deputy, Wyatt. I should have known there might have been two of them out there.
Well, it's my fault, Shotgun.
How was it?
Well, I should have warned you. I wasn't certain myself. Now, hold still. It's going to hurt. Oh, by the way, the Pinkertons came through with a good description of Matt and Clint Dunbar. I'm certain that the one we got in there is Matt. The one that got away with the money is his half-brother, Clint.
Well, you don't seem to be taking it to heart much.
No. Because I think Clint will round up some of the gang and come back after Matt.
I sure hope they do.
There you are. There's no sense of having the fight here in town. We'll get some deputies and trail Clint.
That's risky, ain't it? I always figured when I had my trap baited for catamount, I'd stay close by. What if we lose Clint's trail?
Well, we won't. No, the horse that Clint took was left for shoeing. Got no irons on his front hoofs. Well, he can be trailed, can't he?
Yep. Day or night.
Another thing, Shotgun. Clint's too smart to try and bull his way back in here with a bunch of outlaws on horseback. He'll try to pull some kind of trick to get back in town, so we'll need some deputies. You go pick him, and I'll join you in a minute.
Right.
I don't have to tell you that Matt and me always whack up fair and square. We pulled that job as a two-man deal because it was a new idea in bank robbing.
It didn't work too well, Clint. How do we know your plan to spring Matt's gonna work any better?
It's got to work. Now, Matt sent you the money. I don't think he'd take it very friendly if you boys were to ride off and leave him in jail. Do you?
We all think a lot of Matt. Any more questions?
No. We hit that stage at sunup.
Looks like they're headed for the Great Western Stage Route.
That'd be one way to do it.
How do you mean?
Capturing the stage, riding it into Dodge City. Cole Younger pulled a trick like that once, Independence, Missouri. Come on, let's double back on the stage track to Dodge.
Gun down. Now climb down. Everybody out. Whoa.
Roscoe, you're sure a pretty-looking mule.
What?
Hoodlums always overdo it.
What's wrong?
Well, number 11 never carried a shotgun guard. Mr. Gibbs, you reckon you can stop that stage?
I reckon I can. One way or the other.
Then go ahead, we'll cover you.
Get out of here, Roscoe.
They want to play.
Hey!
All right, hold it. Stop him. Throw him down there. Go on. Throw it down. All right. Bring him around, that other man. Let you men get back in the wagon and start patching each other up. Go on.
You blundering fool.
Oh, shut up.
Well, Mr. Dunbar, that's a nice little stubble of beard you got there. In about a week, you'll be ready for identification.
What about the rest of them, Wyatt? Do they get a shave?
I'll tell you, Shotgun, I'd like to give them all razors and let them go to work on each other. But the law of Kansas won't allow it. Lock it.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Wyatt courageous and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
Modern newspapermen dislike to see the good old days portrayed by editors and reporters who were drunkards, incompetents, and scoundrels. The men who work on today's newspapers have such strict standards that they cannot understand conditions which existed in towns like Dodge City on the frontier of 1878. But Marshal Wyatt Earp has testified in his biography to the truth. Frontier journalism was a bitter struggle against lawless men who used horsewhips, fists, and guns to keep the facts from being printed.
We'll fix that paper so it'll never print nothing. Come on, let's go. Come on, boys. Now, the new editor's not getting here until this afternoon. When he does get here, he's going to get the same protection from the police that Mr. Lathrop got. Now, break it up.
It's all over, Mr. Kelly.
Busted windows. It'll cost more than $10. Didn't you arrest him?
No, Mr. Kelly. I want Jim Murdoch to start on his own. That window was Mr. Lathrop's trouble.
Well, all Lathrop did was to print the truth about Sally Bascom's dance hall.
Well, Sally Bascom's got a lot of tough friends. I just hope that Mr. Murdoch knows that running a newspaper in Dodge City is a lot different than working on the Kansas City Star.
His cousin Marsh at Wichita recommended the boy.
Well, they don't come any better than Marsh Murdoch or the Wichita Eagle. Well, cheer up, Mr. Kelly. We'll try and help young Jim. I owe Marsh a favor.
Well, it'll be more than one favor you owe. Hardware's my line. Why I ever bought an interest in the newspaper. Hey, want to buy my share for half of what I paid?
No, Mr. Kelly. If I did that, they'd claim I was buying into the Globe to keep them from criticizing me.
Yeah, could be. Could be.
Cousin Marsh told me to look you up first thing. Said you'd wise me up to local conditions.
Well, it's kind of a quiet town.
You mean no news?
Well, not that quiet.
Mr. Earp, about my staff.
Well,
not much, huh?
Well, I didn't say that. I'd just like to have you form your own opinion.
What happened here? Cyclone?
No, Mob did that this morning.
Why?
Well, because they didn't like what your predecessor wrote about a certain dance hall lady.
Was it the truth?
Mm-hmm.
Fine. Fine, I've got a page 1 leader already made.
Well, I admire your spirit, sir, but, I think your only problem here is going to be your hired hands.
Don't tell me my reporters and printers are all drunkards.
Oh, Mr. Lathrop kept him pretty sober.
Well, what is it, then?
Well, in a town like this, a reporter associates with all kind of people. I think your big job is going to be to try and candle out a few bad eggs.
My staff is going to be honest. A newspaper man, first and foremost, must have the courage of his conviction. And I repeat, a newspaper man must be dedicated to the facts. He must find the facts and see to it that they are printed. Now, the Globe, as long as I am editor, will have no friends, no enemies. It will print the simple, unadorned truth. The simple, unadorned truth. Any questions?
How do you feel about crusades, Mr. Murdoch?
I'm sorry, sir. Your name again?
McDavid. Cal McDavid.
You ask about crusades. I don't like the term. Crusading newspaper usually represents the owner's grudges and prejudices and his personal opinion of what's good for the reading public.
We had a mob after us this morning because of a story I wrote.
About the dance hall woman?
Hmm.
Marshal Earp, was the story justified?
I think so, yes, sir.
Thank you. Mr. McDavid is to be congratulated. We'll rerun the story and print any additional facts we can dig up. We'll also print the facts about that mob. Mr. Earp, you were an eyewitness. Can you name names?
Well, I wouldn't do that, sir, if I were you.
Why not?
Because a mob doesn't have any names, Mr. Murdoch. Half the people in it are sightseers or excitement hunters. Now, just one more thing, and I'll quit trying to be the editor of the newspaper.
Yes, sir.
The Globe made a serious charge against Miss Baskin. I think it's true enough, but I think Mr. McDavid should have talked to the lady and printed her side of it.
She wouldn't talk, Marshal.
Perhaps she might now to some other reporter. Well, maybe you should try to get a statement from her.
No, sir. I think she's guilty of running a crooked joint, but I can't just arrest her on Mr. McDavid's say-so. But I think your idea of having a new man talk to her is a good one. Well, welcome to Dodge, Mr. Murdoch. I'll get back to my job.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, gentlemen.
New editor off. I should really blow the whistle.
It's no good, Miss Sally.
Why not?
It's squealing.
Well, I was squealed on, wasn't I?
Not enough to cause any trouble. Earp ain't been around to close us.
Cal wants it all. He'll keep on the Globe till Earp does close me. Then he can buy my share for peanuts.
It won't happen, Miss Sally. We'll take care of McDavid.
Like you did this morning, a couple of busted windows?
Give us time. Getting rid of a newspaper man takes some figuring.
Yeah, well, I ain't going to wait very long. You attend to Cal or I'll holler my head off.
Doing below the line?
Oh, it's all quiet. Murdoch's reporter couldn't even get in to see Miss Baskin. I'm going to grab some sleep until about 11 o'clock, and we'll ring her place out.
How many of us?
All the day, men. I'll see you 10 minutes after 11.
We'll be there.
Well, thanks.
Mr. Jensen? Mr. Jensen, I need some soap.
Well, never mind. I think I have some in my room. Fixes me a tub, forgets the soap. One of these days, I'm...
We ought to circle the joint shotgun?
Why, it's at 10 after. Still got 3 minutes.
You loco! That's Marshal Earp's gun. Where did you...
Shut up and get me the money.
I paid you your share for the week. If you think you can bust in here...
You men go around back. Shotgun, come with me. All right, don't let anybody else. Get back to the side there. All right. Yeah.
Dead.
Give me that.
Killer stole it from you, didn't he?
Yeah, a few minutes ago.
What? They didn't claim you killed her.
That's exactly what I want him to do.
Miss Sally! Oh, Miss Sally! Miss Sally!
Now, you stay here until Doc McCarty comes. Don't let anybody leave.
Big story, boss. Somebody just murdered Sally Bascom.
The dance hall woman? Did you see it?
No, but I got plenty of details and witnesses. Well, shall I start writing?
Of course. Here, take my desk. Sally Bascom.
Wyatt! Wyatt, I hear there was a shooting at Sally Bascom.
Yeah, she was killed with my gun, the bunt line.
With your gun? Why, that's ridiculous.
Come on, I want to talk to Jim Murdoch.
Got your lead in shape?
You bet. Right here.
Oh, Marshal Earp. McDavid must have been drinking. I wouldn't insult you by...
I haven't had a drop, Mr. Murdoch. We're not insulting the marshal.
Well, you say the marshal's gun was found near the woman's body. You call Sally Bascom his silent partner.
Just facts, Mr. Murdoch.
Your reporter has a story to write, Mr. Murdoch. We'll talk this over in my office.
I'll get my hat.
Mr. Murdoch, I was quite careless tonight. I didn't lock my room when I went to take a quick bath. The killer stole my buntline special and used it.
Jim believes you, Wyatt. But how did the reporter get the story that fast? Was he there?
No, he said he talked to witnesses.
Oh, it's not possible. Not that fast. And how come McDavid names you Sally's silent partner? What'd you ever do to him?
Nothing.
Before I print this story, I'll have to see McDavid's witnesses.
Any man that's slick enough to commit a murder with my gun will have witnesses ready.
You think it was McDavid himself?
I can't prove that yet.
Oh, push on that talk, Wyatt. You don't have to prove anything. Just fire the reporter and tear up his story.
No. Now, you question the witnesses, take down their statements, and print the story. All I ask is that you print my denial along with it.
Wyatt, do you want the Globe to call you a murderer?
Sally Bascom's fancy Dan?
Mr. Murdoch, don't start your job in the Globe by suppressing news.
Well, I'll see.
So will I. Oh, Mr. Gibbs, do you believe that Wyatt killed that woman?
Of course not. Young fella, you quote me in that there newspaper of yours. Just say Chief Deputy Gibbs cuss like blazes under his breath.
I'll get to the bottom of this.
We'll get to the bottom of it.
Doc Holliday will be here in the morning.
Oh, no.
Done sent him a wire in Kansas City.
Well, you shouldn't have done that. I want to handle this my way.
Yeah? What way is that?
Cal McDavid's trying to frame me. He used the Globe to help him along.
Sure. Them newspapers will lynch plenty of innocent men.
McDavid will overplay his hand, Mr. Gibbs. The truth will come out sooner or later.
Well, me and Doc ain't waiting on that.
Now, you stay out of this, both of you. I'm warning you. And that's an order.
Not no more, Wyatt. I ain't your chief deputy. Me and Doc are just plain citizens.
Now, look, Doc, I'm telling you, he'll land you both in jail.
In that case, we'll have some right good company. Because you're going to be sitting in the next cell, charged with murder.
And I seen Earp and Miss Sally just before the shot was fired.
And I saw Marshal Earp running down the alley.
Everybody knows Earp was in business with Miss Sally.
Well, now, that's just hearsay, Mr. Caldwell. Don't you have any more personal knowledge of...
Saw him and her dividing money several times.
Enough of this lying. Get him out of here, Jim. You think you'll get that printed? I own part of this newspaper. McDavid, you're a gambling, cheating, no-good liar.
Easy now. Both of you. Finish the story in my office.
Yes, sir. Go on, folks.
All right, come on. Get out of here. Go on, all of you. Get out of here. I'm warning you, Jim, this is a frame-up.
Now, hold your temper, please. I'm not going to run McDavid's story. Not yet.
What do you mean, not yet?
Mr. Kelly, I'm a newspaperman. Sally Bascom was murdered.
By McDavid. You heard what Wyatt said.
But Mr. Earp admits he has no proof. On the other hand, McDavid has plenty of witnesses to support his story.
Liars, hoodlums.
Yes, I think they are. That's why I'm going to hold the story. But Earp should give me more than a denial. If he has evidence implicating McDavid, let him produce it.
Meaning what?
Meaning, if he doesn't, I have no choice but to turn McDavid's version over to the circuit attorney. Then, if his witnesses repeat their stories under oath, I have no choice. It's news. I'll have to print it then.
Indeed, now. I hired you, and I can fire you.
Mr. Kelly, you're a loyal friend. I suggest you make another attempt to warn Earp that he must solve the case quickly. You might be able to stop the Globe from printing sworn testimony. But there are other newspapers in Kansas, the Wichita Eagle, for one.
Marsh Murdoch wouldn't print it.
You don't know my cousin Marsh very well.
All right. How much time does Wyatt have?
Until noon tomorrow.
So you're Gibbs? Yep, that's me. I circle the Dodge house the back way.
Back way? What?
It's Wyatt. He wants to handle this all by himself.
Same old Deacon Earp. Just what is the trouble?
Newspaper man by the name of Cal McDavid. Killed Sally Bascom last night and aims to lay it on Wyatt.
McDavid? Yes, he would.
You know the feller?
Better not want to know any skunk. This saloon, Mr. Gibbs, if you don't mind, I have not had my breakfast.
Don't eat the cork.
Good morning.
Oh, Mr. Earp. Anything new?
No, sir. I was questioning people most of the night. It's McDavid's story.
He didn't finish it, though. Said he'd be in by 9.
I'm playing a hunch, Mr. Murdoch. Now, some of the witnesses, like the bartender, have uncomplicated lies to tell. But McDavid will dress up the story with details that only the real killer would know.
Yeah, I see your point.
Well, you're laying it on too thick, Cal. Do you expect us to swear to all that?
Shut up. I own this joint now. You guys will do what I tell you. Of course, you can rat on me, but you're in just as deep. Bartender?
Yeah?
Tell them how Sally paid you to have me killed.
Well, I thought maybe that she... Yeah.
Good. And now tell them how you and everybody concerned is going to make a lot more by stringing along with me.
It's true. The folks below the line raised $10,000 to get Earp.
And remember this. If we don't get him, he'll get all of us. Yeah?
Doc Holliday's back in town. He says he's gonna gun you on sight.
Fine. Boys ready?
Yeah, there's 8 of them and us.
Keep Doc busy while I make a run for the Globe office. Murdoch's got to print this.
Leave me alone, Doc! Leave me alone! Oh, leave me alone, Doc!
I'm not a ghost. Not yet. I lift him. I said lift him. Fire! Mr. Gibbs, you watch the alley. I want Cal McDavid. Where is he? You talk or I'll cut you down.
In the parlor. That way.
Come out of there, McDavid. Drop it.
Where is McDavid? He went out the window, heading for the newspaper office. I ought to kill you. No, Doc. I'll tell the whole thing.
Stick to that. Gibbs, the Globe office on the double.
Quiet! Doc and Shotgun are back in the alley. They're gonna kill McDavid.
That feller. Now, Mr. Gibbs. He belongs to me.
Hold it, Doc. He's down.
Why, that's Crooked Walker. He was mine. Yes.
I just traced his skull. I want him to hang legally. And this may do it.
It's already been done. The bartender will talk.
On the threat of being shot? No good. Shotgun, I want you to take him over to Doc McCarty. Ask him to patch up his skull and then bring him over to the Globe office.
Now, come on. Get on your feet.
Now, the case may be right here.
I had him in a corner with a gun in his hand. A chance like that comes once in a lifetime. Reporters can blackguard you in the papers, Wyatt, but they rarely carry a gun.
Come on, Doc. I want you to meet Editor Murdoch. Look, he placed the exact location of my gun, 2 feet from the body. Now, no other witness placed the gun that close.
Mm-hmm. Hey, here. The soiled lily crumpled with her left arm posed in supplication. It looked like a white and broken leaf as she lay in the garish light of the room. I think you're right, Marshal. These details...
Pardon me, sir.
Yes, Dr. Holliday.
Why don't you print the story just as it is? Much better reading to accuse Deacon Earp of murder than McDavid.
No.
Of course, if you do print it that way, I'm going to kill you.
If I thought McDavid had his facts right, I'd print it.
Young fella has courage, Wyatt.
Well, to edit the Dodge City Globe, he'll need it.
4 dead men at Sally Bascom's joint. I just knew Doc Holliday was back in town.
4 men killed? Excuse me, I've got to get a reporter on this right away.
Now, you and Shotgun could have stayed out of this. McDavid pressed his luck just as I figured he would. Did you have any breakfast besides whiskey? Come on. Even if young Murdoch had printed the facts wrong, I could have handled the case. And who cares what the newspapers print about me 10 years from now anyway?
You will, if every paper repeats the same lie.
Quit trying to justify yourself, Doc.
Oh, Wyatt, you underestimate the power of the press. They could give you a good character or a bad character.
You forgetting what Truth said to the politician who was worried about the newspapers crying him down?
Truth? No, I can't say that I recall.
Well, Truth said, I'll meet you in the graveyard back of the poorhouse 100 years from now.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail. Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
In 1879, Dodge City's day as a rip-roaring cowtown had dimmed into a peaceful twilight. Under the stern law enforcement of Marshal Wyatt Earp, Judge Tobin, and Mayor Kelly, Dodge was almost civilized. The chief remaining problem was that Wyatt had a number of friends like Bat Masterson and Ben Thompson who couldn't understand that the era of saloon brawls and gunfighting in Kansas was at an end.
I say it's time to close all those places below the line. It's a disgrace to any civilized community. We've made Dodge a law-abiding town, with the exception of a couple of rowdy saloons and dance halls. And furthermore, I say, out with the whole kit and caboodle of gamblers, hoodlums, and dance hall girls. What are you grinning about? What's so funny?
You, Jim, you're funny.
Oh, indeed now.
Oh, well, Judge Tobin doesn't mean that you're funny, ha-ha. He just means that you're impractical. Isn't that what you mean?
Yes, impractical.
And what's impractical about wiping out a few of these places below the line?
Now, that's a very good question, Your Honor. But I think you're confusing crime and sin. Now, as a police officer, it's my job to arrest criminals. It's up to Judge Tobin and a jury to punish them. But sin is something...
Are you upholding sin, Wyatt?
Of course he isn't.
But he just said...
Let him finish, will you, Jim?
Go ahead.
Well, I'm against sin, Your Honor. As a matter of fact, all decent citizens are against it. Schools, churches, they'll always be fighting it. But it just isn't the police officer's business until vice leads to criminal action.
Wyatt's right, Jim. He's done a great job here. You've backed him up. But closing a few saloons and dance halls won't cure the human animal of his wickedness.
But 'twould take the temptation away.
I'm due in court, and so's Marshal Earp. Now, you argue this with the city council.
City council?
Mr. Mayor, we can keep law and order here in Dodge City. But what we can't do is to turn its people into saints.
My mind's made up.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. I'll see you later.
Allow me. Excuse me. Thank you.
Why did they call it Dodge City? It's so little.
Little? But oh my. You're not gonna be sorry you stopped off here.
Oh, only because of you, Mr. Masterson.
Well, now that's the way I like to hear girls talk. Now look, the Dodge house is just up the street.
Oh, the dust! Oh, I think I got something in this eye.
Here. Now hold still.
Oh.
Better?
Much better, thank you. It feels all right now. Those men, are they whistling at me?
Don't you pay any attention, Miss Doreen.
Fresh things?
Want me to shoot them for you?
Shoot 'em? Oh, no. Oh, I understand. A joke, huh?
Don't you try to understand anything. You just leave it all to me. I know my way around, Dodge.
Oh, I know I can trust you, Mr. Masterson. I can't I?
Just like a brother, honey.
Good.
Where's Mike?
Collecting a shipment of beer at the Santa Fe.
Surprise. There's something Mike ought to know.
Lots of things Mike ought to know. You a friend of his?
Just tell Mike that Bat Masterson's in town. He bought the Lone Star across the street.
Mike ought to know that. Give the man a dinner on the house.
Joe.
Thank you, Miss Sweetie.
Wyatt? Hey, Wyatt. It's me.
Me? Well, by golly, if it isn't Mr. Bat Masterson.
Look a little different, don't I? Guess it's the clothes. I bought them in Denver.
Well, now, I'd have guessed Kansas City. Say, you know, you look a little bit like Jay Gould.
You got a minute to talk to an old friend?
Sure, as soon as I take this fellow over to the lockup.
What'd he do?
Well, he was riding his horse too fast down Front Street.
You jailing people for that?
That's right, Mr. Masterson. Dodge City has changed considerable. Now, you just be careful you don't drop that cigar butt on the sidewalk.
Then I hit Denver. A real live town, friend. Picked up a big pile at Faro in less than 3 weeks. Then I bought the Lone Star from Willie Bessinger, and here I am.
You bought the Lone Star?
Sure, what's wrong with that? It was a bargain. Besides, I was homesick for Dodge, and I thought I'd pay you a visit.
You bought the Lone Star. Well, can you sell it back?
Why?
Well, to begin with, it's right across the street from Mike DeGraff's saloon. He and Bessinger never got along. Top it all off, Mayor Kelly is on a spree of reformation. He wants to close all the saloons below the line.
Come on, you're joshing me.
No, Mr. Masterson. The old Dodge City is gone forever.
Gone? You're still here?
Well, not for long. No, Morgan and Virgil will be here, and this week, maybe the week after. We're going to buy a cattle spread further out west, maybe Arizona territory.
Hang up your guns? No, you'll never do that. You're a John Law to the finish. And Dodge will be Dodge, too.
No, sir.
You can't scare me, Deacon. I'm opening the Lone Star. What's more, I'm going to put in all brand new fixtures. And wait till you see Doreen.
Doreen? Oh, no.
Now, wait a minute. I'm serious this time. I'm to marry her as soon as the place starts paying off. Meanwhile, she'll be the hostess.
All right.
You sound gloomy. Just what does all right mean?
It means I'll try and keep the peace between you and Mr. DeGraff.
Wyatt, if he gets tough with me, he won't be around.
Mr. Masterson, you are a friend of mine, and I wish you a lot of luck.
Well, this talk about the end of Dodge, I don't get it.
I hope someday you do get it. When civilization does come to Dodge City, I hope you won't be the last heathen shaking your fist at it.
Here she is now.
What kept you so long?
Bat brought a new girl to town for his hostess. I looked at her.
So?
She's younger, prettier than me. She'll draw the trade, Mike.
Jim Kelly is against girls working in saloons. I handle the votes below the line for Kelly. He'll fix Masterson.
Get busy, Mike. That girl will take the trade away from us.
I'm not asking you to do anything unladylike. All you have to do is sit in a high chair and watch the dealers.
While drunken men whistle at me.
I need you, hon. It'll only be for a few weeks until the place gets going.
And then what?
Then, like I said, we'll be married.
Married? Why, Mr. Masterson, when did you refer to the subject?
Didn't I?
No, you did not.
Well, I'm sorry. Will you marry me as soon as the business starts paying off?
Well, I'll have to think it over.
You see this diamond? You say the word and I'll set it in an engagement ring.
It's big. And sweet. Do I get paid for sitting in that high chair?
You sure do.
All right. Oh, things are beginning to clear up for me now, darling. I mean, a girl likes to know about her future.
Sky's the limit, honey.
What is this, Wyatt? That Masterson owning the Lone Star and importing a Denver Jezebel to be hostess.
It's unfair competition.
Well, now, Mr. DeGraff, you have Miss Sweetie. Also, I haven't met this woman that you call a Jezebel. But I'd like to lay you odds that she isn't.
No more hostesses, Wyatt. I've made up my mind to that.
Oh? The city council pass an ordinance?
Well, not yet, but,
Well, then you can't forbid Mr. Masterson from hiring a hostess. He has one.
Sweetie slaps the customers around.
Oh, good for Sweetie. Now, Mr. Kelly, just because a woman works in a saloon or a dance hall doesn't mean that she's bad. If Mr. DeGraff has a hostess, then it's legal for Mr. Masterson to hire Miss Doreen.
I'll pass an ordinance.
Good, you do that. And I'll go on patrol.
Thank you.
Look around. High class, huh? It's gonna be better.
That Miss Doreen?
That's right, the future Mrs. Masterson. Come on, I want you to meet her. Excuse us. Honey, this is my best friend, this is Wyatt Earp. He's the marshal.
Hello.
Howdy, Miss Doreen.
My, he's handsome. That tells me you're a bachelor, Mr. Earp.
Yes, and I can't afford to marry.
Oh, well, that's a pretty state of affairs. That's rich. Why, he can afford to double your salary.
Well, thank you, ma'am, for the kind thought, but you see,
Excuse us a moment, Doreen. I want to show Wyatt what I'm going to do to the place.
Oh, well, can I come too? Because this is awful tiresome, just sitting here.
No, fellas want to look at you. Come on, Wyatt. Not too bright, but kind of pretty, huh?
I don't know. She's probably a lot smarter than you think she is. I wonder what Miss Sweetie and Mr. DeGraff are thinking right now.
He's got all of our customers, boss.
We'll fix him. Hey, Sweetie. Sweetie! Just take a look at Masterson's place. Big business, huh?
I told you.
Yeah. But Kelly's going to close him tomorrow.
How?
Pass an ordinance so he can't use that girl.
Oh. Then you can't use me?
I don't need you with Masterson closed.
You think so, Mike?
I mean, I don't need you as a hostess. Don't go silly now. You and me are...
There's Mr. Earp.
Hello, Miss Sweetie.
Hi, Marshal.
Just came by from my weekly shotgun check.
Mike's sore. There's going to be trouble.
I hope not.
A glass of milk from Mr. Earp. You sit at a table with me, hmm?
All right.
Mike just says, sit down.
Well, next time you just tell Mike, hold my chair.
I have no manners either. But I am fairly intelligent, I think.
Yes, you sure are.
Is Kelly going to pass the law against women in bars?
I'm afraid so.
Right away? Tomorrow?
Well, maybe not that quick. The council likes to argue.
You better pass it quick. I know Mike. He's already sent for some gunfighters.
Sorry to hear that.
Mike's stupid, Mr. Earp. I warn you because I'm tired of keeping him in line.
Well, I thank you for the milk and for the information. Do me a favor, will you? Talk once more to Mike.
Once more? Of course. I thank you for the kind words you've said.
Well, they're all true, and you know it. Good luck to you.
My love to you.
What an opening. $700 profit.
Uh-huh.
What's wrong?
I'm tired and sleepy. And I don't like sitting in that old high chair for hours just having people staring at me.
You poor baby. Look, it's only until we run DeGraff out of business. Maybe we can get a ride back to the Dodge House. Driver?
Oh! I'm carrying Mr. Ben Thompson. He's to meet a Mr. Masterson here in town.
Oh, Ben, of course. Ben, wake up.
No, not now, son. Here, help yourself. I'll be at the hotel, the presidential suite. Drive on, High Pocket.
Ben, it's Ben Masterson.
Well, howdy, Ben.
You must have robbed a lot of trains.
Easier than that. I sold a gold mine. Your telegram said something about your being in trouble.
That's right. Oh, excuse me, Ben. I'd like to have you meet Miss Doreen. Doreen, this is Ben Thompson.
Well, howdy, miss. You're a much better sight for sore eyes than Mr. Masterson here.
Well, thank you, sir.
She's the future Mrs. Masterson.
Congratulations.
Well, it isn't absolutely definite yet.
Nothing's definite this early in the morning. Pat, you and the young lady climb into my rig. Permit me, young lady.
We got a lot of things to talk about, Ben.
Later. I ain't half awake yet. I want breakfast.
And I want to change my clothes.
Roll 'em, High Pockets.
Never mind the paddle.
Mike's a fool. Masterson will come shooting.
He'll wreck our joint, sweetie. We better hide the cash.
Boot in the wing. Smash up the joint.
Halt!
Put up your hands.
Howdy, Wyatt, old pal.
Where'd you steal that outfit?
Masterson accused me of robbing trains. I won me a gold mine in a poker game at Trinidad. Sold it for a nice piece of money.
Any gold in that mine?
You know, that's a funny thing. It was loaded. I should have taken a look at that fool mine, but you know me, pal. Sell quick.
All my friends are getting rich. Me, I can't even get the council to buy me a new star.
It's a cheapskate town. I just remembered. I got me a silver mine. Now, for old time's sake, Palsy, I'm
Ben,
going to give you...
I gotta talk to you.
Not now, Palsy. I've got to find me a silver mine deed here.
Now, Ben, it's important. Excuse us, Wyatt.
See you later, Palsy.
Masterson and Thompson, what are they up to?
Nothing illegal that I know of. How'd you make out with the councilman?
They want to talk to you before they vote the ordinance.
Tell them I don't want to talk.
Now, look, Wyatt, you know
Look,
what
I'd have to tell them I'm against the ordinance. I don't want to do that. You've been a loyal friend.
Oh, Mr. Earp, come quick. Some men have torn up Bat's new place, and Bat and Ben Thompson are going to shoot them.
You keep her here. Round up the deputies.
Mr. DeGraff shouldn't have done this.
You got a gun?
Left it in the hotel rack.
Use mine. I'll get the shotgun.
Come on, Bat. You and your friend. Try to smash up my joint. Get ready. Bat'll come.
Stop it, Mike. Get inside. They aren't fools like you. They'll pick you off.
Shut up. I know what I'm doing. Get in there. Go on.
Wyatt may be partly right about Dodge. You ever see old-timers spread out in the open that way?
Sweetie went inside. Let him have it.
Wyatt ain't gonna like this.
They started. Ready?
Hold it. Here comes Pals.
Fire! Hold it! Is he on our side?
Sure. Cover him.
I got 3 men down. They're gonna pay for it.
I said drop that gun.
You do like the marshal says.
Dale, John, take the dead ones over the corner, the rest of them to jail. Ben, Bat, come out of there! You heard me? I said come out of there! Break those guns open.
They started this, Wyatt.
You're under arrest.
Me too?
No, just Mr. Masterson. He's wearing a gun. Come on.
Well, my goodness. Don't you want to elope with me?
It don't seem fair to Bat.
Look at Han. We got Mr. Earp to consider.
Wyatt, how's that?
Well, he doesn't approve of me marrying Bat. It would destroy a beautiful friendship. Now, you don't want to hurt Wyatt, do you?
No, I don't. I just didn't think of it that way, honey.
Well, you just think of it. My, that's pretty. I'll go fetch my traveling things.
Mr. Graff and his men get 30 days. Releasing Mr. Masterson a $25 fine. Go get him. Hello, Miss Sweetie. You leaving Dodge?
Have you told Mr. Masterson about Ben and Doreen?
Yeah. It didn't seem to bother him much. Mr. Masterson hasn't learned that our marriage customs in Kansas are improving. Our new crop of sodbusters, well, they just don't treat marriage as lightly as Mr. Masterson does. Sweetie, I want to thank you for all your help.
I didn't care about Mike. I want a smart man.
You deserve one. Which trail are you taking?
Denver, I think.
A lot of smart men in Denver. I'm betting on you.
Goodbye, Mr. Earp.
Goodbye, Miss Sweetie.
Not bad.
$25 fine, Mr. Masterson.
I sold out to Mike. Denver's my kind of town.
Don't stay there too long. You'll find that civilization is crawling right up those mountains to Denver, too.
Then I'll move west and keep on moving. I'll see you in Arizona Territory, huh?
Could be. You know, I wish you could find some sweet little gal that could settle you down.
Not me. So long, Wyatt.
So long, Mr. Masterson.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story be told.
Whoa, Papa, now cool down.
Hush up. Count it, Finn. Count it! I'm so plumb mad I can't see straight.
$2,000.
That's for you all boys. But you gotta kill Shotgun Gibbs first.
Right here in Tombstone?
Right here, and I tell you where he is. He's over in Pat McGeehan's livery stable.
Are you sure?
He's in there, currying that mule. One more thing. Kill the mule, too.
We'll get them both, Papa.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
Wyatt Earp helped John Clum start the Tombstone Epitaph because he wanted an honest newspaper. His next move was to try to elect an honest judge. Wells Spicer, lately arrived from the East, was chosen to run against Judge Griscom. And since Griscom was allied with the Clantons and with the infamous 10% ring, beating him at the polls would not be a political fight. It would be a battle with fists and guns, for which the term dirty politics was too mild a name.
Tombstone, 2.5 miles. Well, Roscoe, old boy, we're finally getting there. Well, there ain't no use in you going and laying down your ears like that. You know we agreed to come on down here and help Marshal Earp. Yeah, I know. There ain't no peace in Tombstone, but there wasn't no peace in Wyoming either. So, by George, you just behave yourself and get on along there. Don't give me no more of your trouble. Oh, go down, Roscoe. Not too close. Roscoe don't like strangers.
You call that Canon Roscoe, friend?
No, friend. Roscoe's my mule. The 10 gauge ain't got no name.
He ain't as bad as he looks, Hank. How'd you like to earn $10?
What doing?
Voting 10 times tomorrow.
Who for?
Judge Griscom. Ask him, does he know how to vote?
Yeah, you just asked me an insulting question like that, and the 4 of us are gonna tangle.
4?
Yeah, me and my mule. He's better than a strong man in a rough and tumble. Bites and kicks harder.
Sure. How about it? You want to earn that $10?
Well, I ain't got no objection to voting 10 times, but I ain't even a resident of Tombstone.
Well, here are your credentials. Title to a city lot and a hotel bill at Nellie Cashman's. We think of everything, friend.
Is that so? Well, there's one thing you ain't thought of.
What's that?
The $10.
Well, how do we know you'll vote? No, that's all right. Never mind. Here's your $10.
Well, I'm much obliged to you. Let's go, Roscoe.
Man, is he green. Just the way we like him.
I never made a political speech in my life. I'm just telling you medical facts. Nate Griscom has a heart like a chicken's gizzard. It's my personal and professional opinion that Nate has rocks where his brain ought to be. Now, the only other thing wrong with Griscom is that the sand in his craw is plain mud. That's what I think of Judge Griscom. I don't know Wells Spicer, his opponent, professionally, but if Mr. Spicer was a yellow dog, I'd vote for him against Griscom.
Well, Roscoe, I guess that's about the best political speech we ever did here, ain't it?
Well, that's all I've got to say. Vote for Spicer!
Shotgun. Hello, Wyatt.
Shotgun, good to see you.
It's good to see you.
Roscoe. Roscoe, how are you? Just you and the whole world. Mind if I kiss him?
I sure do mind. I don't figure it'd be too manly either of you.
I won't kiss you, but it sure is good to see you.
Oh, it's good to see you, Wyatt. Listen, you got an office around here so we can talk a spell?
Inside, come on.
Well, that's about it, Wyatt. I took a bribe to vote 10 times for a man whose heart looks like a chicken's gizzard. I guess I'd better go look up them scamps and give them their $10 back.
No, sir.
How's that?
Mr. Gibbs, there are 10 precincts in this town. I want you to take that money. I want you to vote for Judge Griscom in each of those 10 precincts, just like they wanted you to.
Yeah, just hold on, boy. You ain't changed, have you?
Well, little. See, Tombstone's a lot rougher town than Dodge City ever thought of being. I'm up against a sizable crowd of outlaws here.
Them Clantons? I told Roscoe that when I heard you had pinned on a star. Speaking of stars, where's mine?
It comes after the election. We're trying to get a crook off the judge's bench.
What do you want me to go down there and vote 10 times for Griscom for?
If they're going to play rough, we're going to have to play rough. I want to try and catch Clanton and Judge Griscom in an election fraud. You hang on to that phony title and the hotel bill. We'll need them later.
Oh, I get it. I'm going to be your stool. Is that it?
Well, I hope it works out that way. It really won't be illegal. I'm swearing you in as a special deputy. What about Roscoe? He had his supper?
That mule can wait. I ain't had my supper.
Mr. Gibbs, the big battle starts tomorrow, and I don't want you to be a marked man yet. You're going out the back door to Nellie Cashman's hotel. I'll take Roscoe on over to the stable.
I told that mule, I said, oh, Wyatt's going to be in trouble, I said. Well, that's all right. Trouble's better than peace. Because it still proves to me you're your own man.
Dr. Goodfellow, you and Miss Cashman. Mr. Gerd, you know this town, the miners, a lot better than I do. Now, if you think challenging illegal voters at the polls is better, then I'm all for it. But I think the best strategy might be let Clanton, Griscom think that they're stealing the election and then get them for it.
Wyatt, excuse me, but Spicer isn't here. You don't suppose he's been bushwhacked, do you?
I'll let Dr. Goodfellow tell you about that.
Well, Spicer has ethics. He wouldn't beg votes for a judicial office.
Oh, I see. Yeah, he's a good man.
Well, I just hope that you and Spicer know what you're doing, Wyatt. I won't order my miners how to vote, you know.
I think Wyatt's right, but I think we ought to put the matter of tactics to a vote.
Let's have a vote. All those in favor of watching the polls, raise your hand. All those in favor of Marshal Earp's plan?
Aye.
Aye.
It's unanimous.
Good.
We'll let the Clantons stuff the ballot boxes. Fine. Since Miss Nellie Cashman is our election clerk, she'll have possession of the boxes.
There's one other thing, Dr. Goodfellow. The election judges, they should know every person that's entitled to vote. Who are the judges?
Well, Mr. Gerd, me.
Well, that's fair enough.
Well, then, gentlemen, I move that we adjourn.
Good.
Good night.
Good night,
Doctor.
Good night.
Thank you very much.
Good night, Miss
Good
Nellie.
night.
Good night.
Wyatt, you know those Clantons aren't going to let us count those ballots without a row.
Well, Dr. Holliday and Mr. Gibbs and I, we've kind of thought about that.
Excuse me, Roscoe's done already ate, and I ain't.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Gibbs. Wyatt, you take him in the dining room, and I'll go roust out the cook.
Thank you, ma'am. Sure is a nice lady, ain't she?
Yep, she sure is. Even the outlaws trust her.
Oh, Mr. Clanton, sir. Welcome to the Nugget office.
Evening. How many votes we need for Judge Griscom?
Well, I'd say 500 extra would do it.
500?
Yes, sir, Mr. Clanton, to be real safe.
All right, 500.
Would you like to see the editorial I'm running?
No, I'm too busy. All right, sons, let's get at it.
Wyatt, we're ready to go to press.
Yeah, so's the Nugget. If you You write that piece we were talking about?
There it is.
This is fine. The people need to be warned about election fraud. It is a felony.
Well, I don't think that'll stop the Clantons, Wyatt. You think we stand a chance?
This time, yes. Old man Clanton, he's so used to stealing elections in Tombstone, he'll be careless.
I think you and Fred White should have some more deputies.
Shotgun Gibbs is a fine deputy. If I can just talk Dr. Holliday into helping us, we'll be all right.
I wonder if you're right about not having a deputy at each polling place.
Mr. Clum, you know elections. Just because an election is stolen doesn't mean it has to stay stolen.
No, you're right, Wyatt. But I kind of think we're just whistling in the dark. Good night.
Good night, John.
Judge Griscom's court orders appointing 10 of you election judges, 1 to a polling place.
Well, the rest of the boys be here, Papa.
Well, I told them to drift in 5 or 6 at a time. You, Finn.
Yes, Papa.
You keep an eye on Herb and see he don't come snooping around.
He better not.
You go with Finn. He might need help.
Sure, Papa.
Goodbye.
I am Circuit Judge Griscom.
Why, sure, Judge. How many ballots you want?
Just one, young man.
Only one? How's the election going, Judge?
The people will speak, sir.
I hope you voted for yourself.
That, sir, is impertinent. Good day.
That old hypocrite. You already voted twice before this.
Here you go, Doc. You're doing fine now. Just one more great big gulp of coffee. Go on, drink it up.
No, sir. No, sir. I'll show you how to wake a man.
Look, Doc, I need you. There's going to be trouble as soon as the polls close.
What's the fighting all about?
Well,
never mind. Don't tell me. I'm practically ready. Let's go find the shooting match.
Thank you, boys.
Well, this is the last one, Miss Nellie.
Thanks, Dick. I'll sure be glad when this is over.
Me too.
Count doesn't start until after supper, you know. Look, maybe you better go get Wyatt Earp.
Oh, shucks, Miss Nellie. Nobody's going to come in here and bother these ballot boxes.
All right. All right, boys, pick him up.
See, it was easy, Judge. Just put a couple on the table, the rest of them here on the floor. Now, you just appoint me special ballot counter along with Tim Riley there.
Well, didn't Earp try to stop you? We never saw hiding a hair of Earp, Judge.
I think the coward's found himself a place to hide in.
Oh, hush up. Now, stations, everybody. You two stay here. We got a lot of votes to count. Get at it.
Judge, you stay here. Doc, you go up the back stairs. Shotgun and I will take the file out to the roof. Check your watches. You allow us exactly 5 minutes to get up to Clanton's window. Doc, you rap on the hall door, create a ruckus. That'll be our signal.
And if there's a guard on the second floor?
Take him if Clanton won't let you in. We'll open the door for you when we get inside.
What about them guards downstairs?
Just have to worry about them after we throw down the ballot boxes. Don't try to catch them. We'll aim for the straw in the wagon.
You got them all open, boys?
Yeah.
Fine. Ooh, there's too many to count. We just make a rough estimate.
Well, now, wouldn't it look better if we had an accurate count, Mr. Clanton?
Well, what do you care how it looks? Clum's papers say we stole the election anyhow. See, I figure about 89 ballots for Griscom and maybe 14. That's enough for Spicer in this precinct. Who is it?
Doc Holliday.
Well, this ain't no poker game, Doc. Go away.
Let me in. I want to talk to you.
Go on. Get away. I'm busy.
Open up this door. You can't lock it in my face.
All right, hold it, Doc. I told you the old man didn't want you.
Open the door.
Drop him.
Let Doc in. I don't want any more shooting.
This won't work, Earp. I got 10 good boys downstairs.
It'll work. Over against the door.
Not a step we don't.
Mr. Gibbs?
You want to stand up alive or be propped up dead?
You watch him, Doc. We'll take care of the ballot boxes.
Mr. Clanton, you all right? Mr. Clanton, can we shoot in the door?
No! Get away! We're standing right against it!
Spicer. Spicer. Griscom. Spicer.
You know, Wyatt and Mr. Gibbs should be back by now.
They're taking old man Clanton and Griscom to jail. Well, Spicer is the man who ought to be here.
He'll be riding in any minute now. Let's finish checking these ballots against the vote list.
Griscom. Spicer.
Court will rise. Circuit Court, Pima County, now in session. Judge Spicer presiding.
Marshal, bring in the prisoners.
Yes, sir. Bring him in.
All right, boys, march right in.
Mr. Clanton, you'll take off your hat, sir.
Sit down.
What are the charges, Marshal?
Election fraud, Your Honor. Mr. Clanton and his son stole the ballot boxes, or their hired hands stole them. And I caught Mr. Clanton and Judge Griscom counting fraudulent ballots.
If the court please.
Yes.
My clients plead not guilty and ask to be admitted to bail.
Bail will be $10,000 each.
Well, I ain't paying it. This big galoot voted 10 times himself. You ain't arresting him.
That true, Marshal?
Yes, sir, it's true. Mr. Gibbs voted 10 times. And I have here the bribe money and the phony credentials he accepted from the Clanton cowboys. Mr. Gibbs was acting under my orders as a special deputy.
I see. Mr. Clanton, you will pay the bond ordered by the court or go to jail.
For how long?
Oh, it may take 3 or 4 months for the prosecution to prepare its case against you.
3 or 4 months?
The bonds will be posted, Your Honor.
Today?
Well, yes, of course, today.
Good. Marshal, take these men to jail until that bond is posted with this court. court.
Why, you pasty face. Please, Mr. Clanton, that won't do any good.
Marshal, if you please.
Always a pleasure, Your Honor. Mr. Clanton.
Court is dismissed.
This is a new day for Tombstone, Mr. Gerd.
Never thought I'd live to see it.
Too soon to celebrate.
A stable of water, Roscoe.
Oh, I always tell Roscoe good night, Wyatt. You run on along to Miss Nellis.
I can't do that. You're a marked man. You took $10 and some very important papers from the Clantons, remember?
I don't think they'd bushwhack me right here in the middle of town, do you?
It's still their town.
Whoa, Papa, now cool down.
Hush up.
Count it, Finn. Count it! I'm so plumb mad I can't see straight.
About $2,000.
That's for you all boys. But you gotta kill Shotgun Gibbs first.
Right here in Tombstone?
Right here, and I'll tell you where he is. He's over in Pat McGinn's livery stable.
Are you sure?
He's in there, currying that mule. One more thing. Kill the mule, too.
We'll get them both, Papa.
Let's go. It's too hard to kill a mule.
Now, that ought to make Roscoe real happy. Now, let's move. There's setups in there.
Sure jumpy tonight. Here, hold these. A little more hay for Roscoe, and I'll be right with you.
Let's jump them now. Where do they come out?
Come on, let's go.
All right, all right.
You fool! Now we'll have to smoke him out. All right, come on, let's get him.
Save your fire. We'll kick out some boys and run for it.
I ain't a-running.
This is no place to make a fight.
I ain't a-leaving Roscoe.
They'll come out of there. Or burn alive.
Don't make a move, any of you. All right, drop your guns. Put up your hands. You two, come on. All right, pick up these men and take them over to Dr. Goodfellas.
This one's dead.
Take the others. Now move!
Listen to me, you cowards! This is my town. This is still my town. And no Yankee carpetbagger's gonna take Tombstone from me. I'll live to bury Clum and Earp and Spicer and any other skunk what gets in my way. You hear me?
Want me to take him back to the lockup, Judge?
Naturally. And no bond this time. He goes to jail for 10 days.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story story be told.
Get ready. I hear him coming. It's the big man with the shotgun.
That shotgun won't do him no good. You'll never know what hit him.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
After several attempts to get rid of Marshal Earp had failed, his political enemies decided to go after Shotgun Gibbs, Wyatt's close friend and right-hand man. By killing Shotgun, the 10% ring hoped to sicken Wyatt of his job and drive him out of Tombstone.
What took you so long? Shiloh Smith's been waiting an hour.
And who is Shiloh Smith?
The new boss. We put him in Dan Pretty's place yesterday.
Oh. Well, I'll be right in.
I think, gentlemen, it would be a wrong move to bushwhack Wyatt Earp just now.
He killed Dan Pretty, didn't he? Made it look like suicide.
No, Mr. Smith. Wyatt doesn't do things that way. I suspect Doc Holliday.
Then let's get Holliday.
No good either, not just now.
Why?
Well, he has too many hoodlum friends in and around Tombstone. And he's cautious. Too good.
All you can say is no, Bean. We've got to settle with Wyatt Earp. He slowed everything down.
You talk like Earp's friend. He was in on that Pretty killing.
Somebody's got to pay for Dan.
Gentlemen, I have an idea if you'll listen.
All right, let's have it.
Wyatt Earp has a chief deputy called Shotgun Gibbs. He's very fond of him. If something were to happen to Gibbs, Wyatt would feel responsible and get discouraged and leave Tombstone.
Might not be a bad move.
Gibbs could be trapped, I think. He's a big leather britches from Wyoming and not too bright.
How do you propose to go about it?
Gibbs is fond of mules. Rides one called Roscoe. I think our best bet is to use 6-mule Marcy to get next to Gibbs.
Marcy? Good. 6-mule at bushwhack his own brother for $50.
Now, Mr. Smith, you send him into Tombstone, and I'll handle the details, such as selling the idea to Marcy
But
and
make
handling...
it stick. We want no excuses.
Gentlemen, I assure you that...
All right. That's enough chatter. Now get on your way.
Yes, sir.
Jackrabbits. Miss Pat McGeehan. Mr. McGeehan's over to the hotel. They're eating breakfast. Now. Hey, that's sure a good-looking passel of mules you got here. Thank you, mister. Thank you. Is that your mule? Yes, sir. I'm proud to say he is. Well, I can return the compliment. Well, thank you. What might your name be? Gibbs. What's yours? Mossy. Call me 6-Mule Mossy. That's the way it is with a muley man. You kind of get nicknamed. Yeah. Hey, you must be a new John Law in Tombstone. Well, kind of new. I'm chief deputy to Mr. Wyatt Earp. Oh. Say, that there mule's collar galled pretty bad, ain't he? Sure is. You know, I doctored that mule with carbolic acid and boric acid powder. And you ever try a beef tallow and balsam of Peru? Never even heard of it. Marcy, them acids stings too much for a mule. Now, if you use beef tallow and balsam of Peru, it stings just enough so that the mule knows he's being doctored. But they don't resent it none. Say, you're a real muley man. Well, a mule's worth giving some thought to. I'll tell you, you unhitch him, I'll find the right medicines for him.
Well, thank you, Mr. Gibbs. Thank you kindly.
I'm going over to the hotel to get some breakfast, Wyatt. Care to join me?
No, not right now. So you didn't happen to see Shotgun, did you?
This hour of the morning, I can't see anything. Why?
Well, he had the night patrol and he hasn't checked in yet.
He's probably gone over to make Roscoe's breakfast. That's true love, Wyatt.
Have you heard about him lately?
Who?
Roscoe. He's feeling melancholy. Got Shotgun worried.
A mule with melancholia? Well, that's possible. Roscoe has no pride of ancestry and no hope of posterity, as they say.
I think Roscoe's just off his feed. You know that mule is Shotgun's biggest weakness?
On the contrary, Wyatt, I think that Roscoe is Shotgun's strength. Just like that's my strength. I also think that a certain stubborn, muley courage flows from Roscoe into Shotgun.
You have it your way. I'm gonna go and try and find him. See you later.
Right.
There now, Willie, how do you feel? Better? Sure you do. Listen, Mr. Marcy, you cut yourself a chamois pad for the top of Willie's collar. Couple of days, he'll be cured all right.
By Joe, Shotgun, I'm gonna stand you some drinks.
No, there ain't no charge needed. Ain't no charge at all. Good lesson for Roscoe.
Mr. Gibbs?
Morning, Wyatt. Marshal Earp? Meet Mr.
I had
Marcy.
the honor back in Dodge.
That's right, you're Six-Mule Marcy. You forgot something, did you?
Forgot? What's that?
Forgot to check in from evening patrol.
George, you sure didn't, did I? I was awful worried about my mule.
Well, I'll be moseying along. That office still stands, Shotgun.
Yeah, I'll be seeing you, Marcy.
Bartender, another round for everybody.
Let's get a game started, Six Mule.
I ain't thinking about cards. Hey, don't you fellas ever have any horse or mule racing here in Tombstone?
You can't race in the mountains. Some of the boys over at Charleston and Galeyville do some racing.
Well, that's mighty interesting. Shotgun! Ha, come on over here. Well, stick around, boys. Shotgun may be a John Law, but he's a friend of mine. And what he don't know about mules, nobody knows. Honey, let Mr. Gibbs sit down here. Come on, friend, have a seat. Say, I got that pad for Willie's collar. Tell me, has Roscoe perked up any?
No, he ain't. Still awful mournful like.
Too bad. You know, I despise to see a mule give up.
Oh, you're a fool, Marcy. A mule might balk at a man, but I never heard of one giving up.
I had a mare mule named Sadie. She got homesick, just laid down on a trail and died.
Oh, Roscoe ain't homesick. He never did care nothing about our old place up in Wyoming, nohow.
Say, I got an idea. Can that mule of yours run?
Can he run? Why, of course he can run. He's the fastest mule you ever seen.
Are you game to put him in a race?
A race? Oh, I don't know about that, Six Mule. He's a feeling some miserable.
Well, that's just it. Roscoe wins a race, that might be the cure. You know, build up his self-confidence.
Well, I don't know.
I've seen your mule travel. I'll back him up against anything you got, Marcy.
Oh, I ain't in it for the betting. Why, it's Roscoe I'm thinking of. Now, what do you say, Shotgun?
By George, it's worth a try. A real good run might shake up his liver at least.
I'll tell you what, I'll put two of my best mules in against him. Pretty risky, though. If Roscoe got beat real bad, he might feel worse than he does now.
Well, Roscoe ain't gonna get beat.
Not a chance. I'm betting 100 on Roscoe.
Well, I'll cover that.
You fell for it.
Good. When's the race?
Not certain yet. Tomorrow's his day off.
You let me know.
Right.
it's your life and your responsibility. I just say that it looks like a bushwhacking setup to me.
Oh, who'd want to bushwhack Roscoe? He needs this raise, Wyatt.
There you go again.
Well, you done said yourself that Roscoe might be remembering he wasn't nothing but a mule. How'd you like to be nothing but a mule?
Well, sometimes I wish I were.
Oh, no, you don't. Life's been dull for Roscoe, just a packing me around on his back. But this race, now that's exciting. Old Roscoe gets out there and stretches them zebra legs and win. I believe he's gonna perk up a bit.
Well, what you do on your day off is no business of mine.
Well, no, it ain't none of your business, but you say the word, there ain't gonna be no race.
I can't do that, Mr. Gibbs. I have no proof that Marcy's trying to set you up, and I'd look kind of foolish, wouldn't I, if he turned out to be on the level?
Oh, I think he's on the level, Wyatt. Marcy's a real muley man. Even if he did raise a bunch of cane up there in Dodge City, it's just kind of noise-making, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a fur piece from setting up an ambush. I believe old Six Mule likes me and Roscoe. He understands us.
Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, boy. I'll tell you something else, too. I'd thank you more kindly if, well, if you was to wish old Roscoe a little bit of luck.
All right. You tell Roscoe I wish him luck also.
I sure will. Oh, howdy, Doc.
Howdy.
Well, what'd you find out?
Just rumors, Wyatt, but they're all bad. They're racing uphill from Contention Mine. But all the smart gamblers are betting against Roscoe now.
That is bad. Roscoe, he could even overtake a horse in 5 miles. Everybody in town knows that.
You couldn't persuade Shotgun, huh?
No.
You know, Wyatt, with Marcy mixed up in this, it's bound to be a setup.
That trail goes right through thick brush country.
That's bushwhacking country, Wyatt. I guess we ought to set up a patrol, huh?
You can try to set one up. Not going to be easy.
Boys, I've still got $50 on this shaggy mule. Anybody want some of it? All right. I've still got $10. I've got $50 here on this.
I'll take 10 of yours. I'll take 10 of that, lady. Laidlaw, I want $10 with you.
All right, quiet. Quiet. You see those bandana markers on the course? Any rider who strays off the course or tries to take a shortcut is disqualified. Agreed?
What's the idea he's carrying that cannon, Marcy?
Better leave the gun.
It adds 10 or 12 pounds to it. It's a hefty handicap over 5 miles.
There wasn't no rule said I couldn't carry it. I'm a carrying it.
Well, it's all right with me. Tote the gun. Nobody said he couldn't.
No, if he wants to.
All right. Now, any mule that kicks or bites is out of the race. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
I wanted $10.
I feel like
You just put up your money.
Right. On your mark. Get set.
That start looked all right, Doc. We'll scout the brush ahead of them up to the 3-mile point.
You want to wait for them there?
No. When they catch up to us, we'll patrol ahead of them to the finish line. Watch the end near there.
If they get there.
Come on.
Hey, Roscoe, we got a pretty good lead. Whoa up a bit. All right, on it your own way.
I see dust. Must be getting close.
Don't get anxious. We got 500 apiece on a good, clean kill.
too long before they get here. You scout that side. I'll take this one.
Go up a bit, you blasted fool. You're gonna run yourself plumb out of wind.
Take him now.
What the hell are you stopping for? Come on, let's go.
Wait.
Hell are you doing? Come on, you. Come on. Now, Roscoe, talk to me. You ain't quit, have you, boy? Oh, come on, you. They're right behind us. Yippee, he's quit.
Tough luck, Gibbs.
Look at there, Roscoe. You wrong here, did you? Come on out of there.
I'll take him now.
Come on, Roscoe.
Wait.
We got a race to win.
Let the others get out of sight.
Come on, boy. Come on, get on out there.
I'm going to make sure he's dead.
Dead up there. Me and Roscoe got to finish this race. Shotgun. Oh, get out.
I just don't understand how we missed seeing him.
I do. We needed 100 men for this job.
Well, he got these two. He probably didn't hire any others. Look, do me a favor, will you? See if you can find their horses, take the bodies back to town. I'm gonna be back in Tombstone before a shotgun is. I'll tell him what he'll do.
I know what I'd do.
Yeah, so do I. But who would you do it to?
Well, Johnny Behan and Mossy. They had some bets down that Shotgun wouldn't finish the race. When he finds out, and he will, he'll kill them both unless you're fool enough to try and stop him.
Thanks.
No use killing ourselves now. That big galoot's out of it.
You sure they bushwhacked him?
You heard them 2 shots, didn't you?
Well, somebody's wrong. Look who's coming.
Come on, Roscoe!
Get off them mule.
What's the big idea?
Now, who set that ambush back yonder?
What ambush?
You know what ambush I'm talking about. I got 2 men dead back there, and I got another big slug just itching to find a target. So one of you better start talking fast.
We don't know nothing. Except that Marcy and John Behan would bet that you wouldn't finish the race.
So, Marcy and John Behan, was it? Well, that's good enough for me.
Come on! Get out! Come on! Go up there, Marcy!
Why, Mr. Gibbs, I was wondering about the race. I didn't think it'd be over so soon.
That ain't all you didn't think either, Marcy. Get down off that horse.
Why, sure. Might as well. Say, who won? You haven't said a word.
I won because your killers were sorry shots. Take off that gun.
What's the matter with you, Gibbs? What killers? I don't know what you're talking about.
Them fellers you hired to bushwhack me, that's what killers. Take off that gun, Marcy.
Why, Shotgun, you know me better than that. I didn't hire nobody to kill you. I just put my mules in against Roscoe.
You denying you bet I wouldn't finish this here race?
Well, I got a right to bet on my own mules, ain't I?
But you didn't bet on your own mules. You bet I wouldn't finish this here race. And there's a mighty difference.
I didn't do none of it, Gibbs. Bean just said it was a sure thing that you wouldn't finish. I just bet on that, that's all.
Oh, so it was John Bean, was it? Well, he's next, and I'm gonna kill him. But I'm gonna whoop you right now. I'm gonna teach you a lesson.
Johnny, it's too late.
Oh, is the race over?
Mm-hmm.
Who won?
Don't you know?
No. I don't know. I'm sorry if it didn't turn out to your liking.
Well, it turned out fine. Yeah, just fine. Don't you waste your sympathy on me. You save it for yourself.
For myself?
Mm-hmm. You're in a lot of trouble, Johnny.
What are you getting at?
Your bushwhack didn't work. Mr. Gibbs is still alive, but 2 other men are dead. And if Marcy isn't gone before Mr. Gibbs finds him, he's going to be dead, too.
What's that got to do with me?
Oh, just that this job was real important to the ring. You know, Johnny, there's one thing about dirty politics. There's just no excuse when a man fails to do the job he's supposed to do.
I don't know what you mean. I had no job to do.
Well, then you got nothing to worry about, have you, Sheriff? Nothing at all.
I got 2 men dead out there. But you're happy because you won your race, ain't you? Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's a human enough feeling, but it ain't decent.
Did you get that arm fixed?
There's plenty of time for that. I'm a-heading for Ben. Move out of the way.
No need to. I just talked to him.
Talk to him? Well, I ain't gonna talk to him. I'm gonna kill him.
Oh, why don't you just let his friends take care of it? You can get yourself in trouble by shooting him.
Shooting's too good for him. I'm gonna go in there and drag him out here and stomp his head in the dirt. Besides, he ain't got no friends.
Now, wait a minute, Mr. Gibbs. Now, the way I figure it, he's going to have an awful time explaining to that bunch in Tucson about the fact that you're still alive. When they find out that he isn't as smart as he says he is, well, then they're going to take care of him in their own way.
Wyatt, you know, you're a sure enough genius. Sometimes. Well, Roscoe, boy, it looks like we both done won something today. I'm gonna get you an apple right now.
Mr. Gibbs, don't you ever learn. Now, you get that arm fixed first. And you can stuff Roscoe with apples as far as I'm concerned.
Why, you ain't got no regard for my mule at all.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
তোমাকে 15 লাখ টাকাই দিতে হবে। তুমি যদি দিতে না পারো তোমার বাবাকে কল দাও। তোমার যত জমি জিরাত বাড়িতে যা যা আছে এগুলো বেচা হইলেও তোমরা আমাদের টাকা পাই পাই করে শোধ করবা।
একটা ব্যাপার কি খেয়াল করছো? শহরে কিন্তু দুইটা রূপ, রাতের এক রূপ, দিনের আর এক রূপ।
বেঁধেছি ঘর হৃদয়ের পর গাঢ় সবুজ ওই গহীন বনে।
আরে ব্রো, সবসময় চিল থাকতে হবে, কিচ্ছু মাথায় নেওয়া যাবে না।
ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে, একজন আরেকজনের হাতের উপর হাত রেখে এই জীবনটা কাটিয়ে দেয়। কিছু মানুষ এই রাত জেগে থাকে আর টাকার বিনিময়ে সুখ খোঁজে।
বসুন।
এখন তো সিরিয়াস হওয়া উচিত, তাই না? আমি তো কোথাও যাচ্ছি না পার্টি করতে। তুমি কেন যাচ্ছ? কেন বন্ধ করতে পারতেছো না বলো তো? কার যে কোথায় সুখ সেটা তার প্রিয় মানুষটাও কখনো জানতে পারে না।
পাশাপাশি তবু যাচ্ছি বিপরীতে, কাছাকাছি তবু যাচ্ছি বহু দূরে।
হাই, ইউ লুক গুড।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
Rồi rồi thì xin đấm đầu đấy. Chết mày. Mày. Ô. Ui. Chịu. Một chết không chết. Nhưng mà con quái tí giết con chít. Quái giết con chít xong là nó chết luôn. Quái chít chảy đau đấy. Chôn tao. Bài thằng này cũng khỏe à. Thằng 29 chưa chết à? Sao rồi? Gặp cái nào mạnh nhất rồi. Sao? Đây đi. Đâu có gì nhất rồi. Thôi bài full rồi nhà xét cơ, đâu có xét. Thảo xét. Tí ăn thằng này à? Thế quả thì mình sẽ xếp bài lệch sang một chút thì sẽ được. Sẽ xét lui sang góc. Rồi. Chuẩn không vậy. 700 củ anh sẽ rebirth phát nữa. Còn thiếu 600 củ để rebirth lên 660 à. Anh không có rebirth lên 10 đấy. 400 vòng rồi này. Ông vượt qua kỷ lục 430 quay không? 435 nhỉ? 119 20, 23, 24, 25, 26 27, 28, 29, 30. Kỷ lục mới. Đi record. Rồi 233. Kỷ lục mới, qua kỷ lục mới tận 3 lap. Ê, thua lại. Phải không? Ê, không thua. Không thua. Mày rồi ăn tao. Rồi có top 4 rồi. Có top 4 rồi. Mình sẽ không phải là cái thằng hộ cái D nữa. Mình cần cái gì rồi? Xẻng rồi cái này ra định mệnh. Được. Ây à, hồn thế nhờ. Một cái gì đây? Một cái nỏ xét à? Một cái nỏ xét rồi. Hay là một đơn luôn thằng đéo như thế. Mình đã trả thưởng 1 đô. Xét cây đam phép à? Cái thằng này à? Thằng này sẽ phải lùi xuống đây đi. Đây, xong. Bế, qua thầy Galileo bên kia. Xếp bài láo hả? Thầy bay nhanh như ngựa ấy, thầy xếp bài láo thì nó mới phù hợp. Ok, sự là phù hợp ấy, sự là phù hợp ấy. Không được, không phù hợp rồi, không phù hợp rồi. Sắp đi rồi, sao đứng đây chết nhỉ? Ê thằng khỏe đấy. Đừng quăng át nữa, làm ơn. Thua rồi. Thôi. Trừ mấy? Trừ 9 à? Trừ 9, binh top 3. Thằng kia bài ấy mạnh phết. Bài đéo gì, tá cái tim. Khỏe. Không biết là khỏe. Chia anh mày đi. Cả thời nhà này mà nữa, 134 ạ. Trời nước lên cho nhiều phết. 135, 36, 160, 36 chuẩn. Léo ấy. Mày tích lẻ. Sắp 1 tiếng rồi. Hàng kia khởi động à? Hàng kia khởi động một mới à? Chân không? Đấu trường chân ái. Vẽ sự kiện 100 lap à? Tôi vượt qua kỷ lục không ta? Sẽ cần vượt qua kỷ lục ấy. 600 triệu coin thì đi vớt tiếp. Đéo bật auto thì vớt được, đéo thì cũng tiền. Bay chọn ông thầy ơi. Uống nước này. 200 lap. Chọn chưa? Ok, không nhận gì được. Thì ai? Thanh Hóa à? Được không? Quý à? Nên mình độc lui ơi. AD. Không. Flexible à? Kêu được ra chim của anh và xem kêu được Queen này. Bye bye anh em nhé. Đấy, hay giờ là hay là chim không? Chỉ vậy. Rồi nói sai đâu, ra cái chim này. Ai trở lại em mới F5D à? Cường vô. Biểu hiện gì đây? Ôi rồi, đây à? Quay không vậy? Căng cửa. Quay. Ôi giời, anh sao nào xíu này? Đấy, có hiện rồi. Bữa đấy nhỉ? Bữa đấy. Không đúng à? Không được vui. Hãy làm chi tay bố đen. Cái chuột nó. Đi em làm chi tay đẹp. Bỏ chim làm BD à? Lùi rồi. Sao với bố? Bố là trách người kia. Bố trách. Quần đầu lách, bách đầu lờ. Này chuột nó rồi. Để sao vậy? Lá gì? Sao? Gì? 500 củ ấy chấm nữa. Củ ấy không? Quá dữ cứt. Nhiều quá. Lùi. Bao câu sang ấy à? Tao. Rồi. Ngoài bố là xịn hơn. Uầy. Về đấy nhờ, về đấy nhờ. Về đấy mày xong. Hai đồ ngoan. Cực kỳ đi. Vừa mới ảnh bên kia. Mà mình cũng sắp chết rồi mà, mình đéo xả tiền thôi, hai con này lên thì nó sẽ 6 ra chứ, lên 6 rồi thì bình thường. Đồ đéo quá. Đéo hiểu cái gì đang xảy ra. Áo mù đéo chết cơ. Áo mù đéo chết à? Phải vậy. Áo mù dây chuyền tự lực và giáp siêu linh ạ. Trồn đéo chịu. Bất tử à? Con này mà lên áo mù 3 là bất tử đấy. Cùng chung à? Dây chuyền tự lực và giáp siêu linh à? Bật đèn nhỉ? Rồi, lại cái đồ à? À, 3 đồ con không? Nhớ được không? Hai con đánh tam chính đéo có đồ luôn. Mà mua đéo chết, mua 2 chứ em bất tử đấy. Một ta gần như là đéo chết rồi. Nó hồi máu đó, mất bao nhiêu. Bất tử broccoli ơi. Bất tử broccoli ơi. Ê mày chồng. À. Biết không? Mày thích biết không? Mày thích biết không? Mày thích biết không? Mày biết. Ơ. Chắc à. Hy vọng thì làm gì để thất vọng qua. Hy vọng nhiều thì thất vọng nhiều. Hy vọng nhiều thất vọng nhiều. Nhanh này. Kiểu đồ quá.
quỷ nhất tao từng thấy. Hồi máu nhá. Máu này. Hồi máu. Tại lịch đề. Thật sự làm chưa? Này rất vấn. Thôi thì anh chúc em thành công trên con đường học vấn à? Anh chúc em thành công trên con đường học vấn à? Cái sự sỉ nhục không? Không cố được 0.5 nữa à? Muốn nhung không là min rồi. Đấy, con nói trả lời được là muốn nhung không rồi. Quý đâu mà trả lời được vẫn được 2 chấm với 3 chấm. Hay lắm rồi, hay lắm, 5 chấm. Rồi anh à. Thật cơ. Hỏng à Phú. Thế giờ vẫn thành chơi mà. Đâu có thành chơi mà Quang. Ai à. Sự thật thì vẫn là sự thật à? Sao đây? Cái gì? Phải chưa? À, đi tù. Mày đi tù. Gì? Mày đi tù. Nó bảo mày đi tù. Xong rồi phải ăn của anh bất tử rồi. Tao mua hồi bao nhiêu máu ấy. Chắc mày chưa trả tiền đi.
আপনি কিন্তু দেখতে যথেষ্ট সুন্দরী একজন মানুষ, দেখতে বেশ রোমান্টিক, যেন শেক্সপিয়ারের নাটকের কোনো নায়িকার মতো। ভেবেছিলাম, কিন্তু আপনি তো পুরোটাই মর্মান্তিক। যে কোনো মানুষ আপনাকে দেখে মর্মাহত হতে পারে।
আমার হালকা হতে 1 মাস সময় লেগেছে।
আপনার 1 মাস সময় লাগে? আমার হালকা হতে তো 1 মিনিট লাগে।
আমার কাছে মনে হয় জীবনসঙ্গী এমন হওয়া উচিত যার সাথে আপনি প্রতিটা মুহূর্ত উপভোগ করতে পারবেন, সারাক্ষণ খুনসুটিতে মেতে থাকতে পারবেন এবং তার মনে এমনভাবে বসবাস করবেন যে আপনার দিকে সে একটাবার তাকালেই বলে দিতে পারবে যে তার বেঁচে থাকার কারণই আপনি।
পথে চলতে চলতে, কথা বলতে বলতে, কখন যেন হলে আমার, জানি গল্পে গল্পে
নিমিষে অল্পে অল্পে আমিও হয়ে গেছি তোমার।
ছোট ছোট ভুল ফুটে হলো ফুল যে তোমাকে পেলাম।
গুটি গুটি পায়ে স্বপ্নের নাই আমি ভেসে গেলাম।
আপনি কি মনে করেছেন একজন মানুষ আমার জীবন থেকে চলে গিয়েছে এবং আপনি সেই সুযোগটা কাজে লাগিয়ে আপনার ফিলিংসগুলো আমার কাছে এক্সপ্রেস করবেন আর আমি সেটা হ্যাপিলি অ্যাকসেপ্ট করে নিব? এই হচ্ছে আপনার বন্ধুত্বের নমুনা?
রোদের পাখি তোর শহরে আমার মনের স্বপ্ন ঘিরে ওরে পাখি ওরে সারাক্ষণ তোর শহরে বৃষ্টি হলে ভিজে আমার মন।
Quà sinh nhật là trai quỷ nhở? Mua được mà mình thua này mà may sang bên này vậy. Ok, đấy, lại về đây đã tự di chuyển, là thầy di chuyển, là thầy chỉnh hai bên là xong. Bình không phải, Bình không phải, Bình không thầy ơi, Bình không thầy ơi, Bình không thầy ơi, Bình không thầy ơi, ai á, chôn tao. M là nó 50m. Nhanh lên tao. Từ từ rồi. Mắc thêm 7 Ghét. Chuẩn không nhỉ? Vài sự nhất đấy. Đấy là biệt. Dậy đi. Hay à, mảnh rất nhiều mảnh nha, rất nhiều mảnh này. Cung luôn mà, thôi xin cái mảnh lấy đồ chỗ ăn vậy. Thêm cái giáp máu nữa. Kiếp, mấy cái mảnh cũng hết sạch mà. Anh lấy mảnh còn lại. Mày cho nhau, mày cho không? Mày cho anh không? Đừng chết nữa. Thằng Vũ đang nằm mà Dương. Chết. Tài. Mày không bay nhanh mà như kia bây giờ có quỷ quá. Nhiều vì quát à? Ai à? 200 lap không? 200 lap. 200 lap. 95 à? 195 lap à? Tính nhà 100 lap lên. Wow. À đúng rồi. Nhầm. Yes. 65.
ভালোবাসা সুন্দর, ভালোবাসাও সুন্দর। মানুষ নিজের অজান্তেই ভালোবেসে ফেলে।
আমার মনে হয় কি জানেন, আপনার মতো জানাশোনা কাউকে না আমার বিয়ে করা উচিত।
এটা কি উপলক্ষে?
ম্যাডাম ফুলটা গ্রহণ করুন, তারপরে বলতেছি।
ভোটার আইডি কার্ডে যার স্বাক্ষরের জায়গায় টিপসই দেয় এখানে কেউ ডাক্তার।
এই দুইজনের মধ্যে যে আগে ম্যাডামের মন জয় করতে পারবে ম্যাডাম তার।
একদিন না দেখলে তোমায় বন্ধু আন্ধার লাগে সব, তোমার এই প্রেমে এমনই টান।
রুগীদের তো ডক্টরের কাছে আসলে ব্যথা কমে যায়, আপনি তো উল্টো হলো কেন? আপনি কি একটু উল্টা?
তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, তোমায় ছাড়িয়া যাব মরিয়া, যেও না বন্ধু আমার ভুলিয়া ভুলিয়া।
আমার মনে হয় আমার সমস্যা কপালে, ম্যাডাম আমার কপালে নেই, আমার কপালে আছে দাগ।